coming to visit St. Mary's graveyard here in Collingwood, Ontario. They have a lot of very old burial spots in here, graves, and they actually have some family plots that are crypts where there's multiple caskets and people inside. St. Mary's Cemetery in Collingwood is the Catholic cemetery. It's a holy place. It is blessed by the church and dedicated to God as a place for worship, prayer, and reflection upon divine truth and the purpose of life. It is the resting place until the day of the resurrection for the bodies of faithfully departed, once temples of the Holy Spirit, whose souls are now with God. It is the final and continuing profession of faith in God and of membership in the church by those who have chosen to be buried with fellow believers of the household of faith. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord. So let's just take a look around and see what we see. Here's a look. I'll just get over in this spot. Here's a look from up on the little hill area. So, the entrance here. Very big monument. Don't really see these in new graveyards either. This one is here. This one's a little interesting how they did the writing on it. You don't usually see it this way either. How it's Thomas Delaney and his wife. So he was born, just the way they waved the words. It's hard to pick some of the lettering out here, the way the light is. Should have brought a flashlight again to add a little light from the side to help. It's actually made of concrete. This is stone, that's stone. But the middle part here, this is like cement. Very nicely done, imprinted. It's been worn off a bit. I guess with the water running down over the years, it looks like water damage. Some cracking. Well, it's been there a long time, 1923 and 1920. If I had a light, I would be able to see better what's written on this side. But that's made of stone or something. Definitely made of stone, but I can't think of anything that might be on it. Very big. But the actual tombstone is there, which I can't read it either, all of it. Another one made of cement in some areas. Not the base, but this part, the lower part is cement. That's cement, so is that. You see IHS, I believe that means in his service. That means it's in Jesus' service, the service of Christ. Patrick Toomey, 1831 to 1915, I believe. Ellen Danier, beloved wife of Patrick Toomey, 1833 to 1913. May their souls rest in peace. One here might be missing the part off the top. I would say there used to be a crucifix at the top at some point, at the beginning of it. Definitely can't read. Patrick Kofi. This pattern. This is the top. This is the roof of crypt. We'll take a look at it there a little later. There's another roof of a crypt here. There's actually like a little vent on the back of it. They have air circulation, I guess, in these places. It's not fully sealed tight. You have to have some vent. This one's round. Very, very nice and polished. Granite, I would say. James McCormick. He died August 8th, 1881. And his wife Ellen Barry. He died August 12th, 1900. Native of Cork, I think it says Cork, Ireland. Bowers? Looks like Bowers. O'Hara. Teskey. This one here was one I saw from a distance here. It's very uniquely carved, very jagged. In his service, McCormick, in loving memory of Captain Michael J. McCormick, February 28, 1863 to June 18, 1938, beloved husband of Mary Fitzpatrick. Sarah Scully, wife of the late Thomas Forbes. Rest in peace. Oh, very unique. In memory of Mary, beloved wife of Michael Brennan. Died August 21st, 1891. It's missing the top, obviously. I wonder where it goes when, like, what do they do with the tops when they're gone? In my mind, they shouldn't have to throw them out. Hopefully it's here, buried at least with it. This one here, like the top is missing. I would say a crucifix. I would hope it's all still here for them. And that one. Constantine McLaughlin. Died May 8th, 1882. And Catherine Dowling, his wife. Requiescent? I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm saying that. Requiescant in place. After that. Interesting. One. Yeah, it is in such great condition. In memory of Edward McHugh, died September 3rd, 1875. And Joseph McHugh died November 26, 1868. Wow. Been here a long time. There's one here that broke off. Hopefully somebody will fix it one day. At least put a support in it. Crypt from 1920. I don't know who is in here. I don't know the family name. It doesn't say out here anywhere. There's no monument, nothing. It's just kind of interesting. Oh. Another one over here. This one's a little more elaborate. Very Roman Catholic. And this is the crypt of the Long family. Sealed up. Some people would actually look into those little things, little vents, but I am not going to. I'm not doing it. It's been locked a long time. Long time. I don't know the year of this one. So how it would be laid out in a crypt like this here, from the videos I've watched of another, I believe it's called. But how it would be on this, like on the sides here, it would be like on the floor, it would be a shelf and multiple shelves, and then they'd have the caskets stacked on the shelves, and same thing on this side. It'd be the floor, shelf, casket, right? And then at the very back usually is like a little memorial area where they'll have a statue or the crucifix or some flowers, and just a little place to have a little time of reflection if someone comes, if a family member comes. That's how it usually is. From what I've seen in the videos anyway, when he's shown on the inside. Yes, so check out his channel if you're interested in this kind of stuff. It's Grave Visit. There's another one. This one is the Hodgkin family. It's a lot smaller. At least the front part is, but it almost looks like the back part goes further back, but it's very small. Still, they can have the potential of up to about 6 people interred in there. There's another one, Leroy. Now, what I've noticed about these two is that this one here in particular, they took the gate off, and they've actually sealed the door up with concrete so no one can get inside there. I don't know if they had a problem with people getting in at some point, whatever, but it's sealed up permanently. Or probably to mean that no one else will ever be interred in there. Same here. Someone came to visit. I see there's flowers there. This is the Leroy one. And it's been sealed up with stone. Someone got a nice spot under the tree. Very nice, some very tall monuments over there. This one's way under the tree here. It's got to be about 10 feet tall. John Orr, 1946. His wife Jess. This was James Chapman, 1840 to 1927. He was a bomber, G Battalion, Royal Artillery veteran. Finian Raid. Annie Jackson, wife of James Chapman. Daniels, 22, 23. Well, it's really weird to see it caved in like that. Hollow spots where they dug it out, but sunk in. An old water pump over here. I wonder if it still works. What does it say? Maybe it's just, wow. Yeah, it's not working, but it's actually, well, it moves quite well. There's actually a well under there, because I can tell how everything's just rattling. You can hear it rattling down there. Interesting. Wow. Wow, it's an old timer. Made in Canada. BT says 81 on top. Very nice. I'm sure that's probably the original handle too. Very neat. See that along the line of this hill. All kind of, you can see one of the original parts of the cemetery. It goes all along this edge over here, right here, and this way. A couple are right into the trees over there. Frederick, only son of Captain C. and Sophia Collins and beloved husband of Eliza Collins, who was drowned October 25th, 1880 at the age 28 years, 5 months. Oh, rest in peace. So here, it's kind of weird. This one's on an angle. Stephen. Oh. So there's a lot of old ones. A very well maintained cemetery. Very well maintained. One I've seen like this here. That's like a crypt, or maybe it's not even a crypt. Maybe it's just a stone that lies down. Lovely Michael Joseph Houlihan. He died in 1949. He was 39 years, just before my dad was born. My dad was born in July 49. When I first saw this one here, I had to clean it off a bit. It was almost fully buried up, so I just cleared it off. Samuel N. Barnes, 1850 to 1941, and his beloved wife, Mary Burrell, 1857 to 1941. At rest, it says. Oh, yeah. That's it. Thanks for checking it out with me. Head back over and continue on a little ride on Chief. It's a beautiful day out here in Collingwood, Ontario. Alright, so if you like this here little video, just like it, subscribe it, make a comment. Yeah, I might do a couple of more of these videos before the good weather's completely gone, just to, you know, mix it up what I put up on the YouTube channel. I always like to have something different. I don't stick with the same theme, obviously, as you can see. So have yourself a good day, and hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time.